So what's going on, YouTube? We are actually back to create more content for you guys, and then we are back from our 2.5 weeks of breaks. So before we get into the preview of what's going to happen for our next few weeks and the next few videos, we're actually going to spend a little time telling you guys what happened during the 2.5 weeks of breaks. So as many of you guys have saw in our last video, we ran into water leaks, which created our first wave of ammonia spike. That water leak stressed out our tetras and then wiped out our tetras, which created that first wave. And then that first wave was actually enough for it to wipe out our quarries, albino quarries, 6 of them, literally all together within hours. So that created the second wave, which added on top of the first wave, which was enough to cause an issue for our plants. And then that plants literally took a beating. It started to melt, and then it started to rot, and then created a third wave, which added on top of the first two, which was enough to took out our betta, and then a few shrimp, and then a few of our mysterysnails. So then it literally left us with just rotten plants over the course of 4 days or so. We struggled really hard to try to save all the fish, which was really heartbreaking for us, especially the fact that our betta died. Our betta is actually Majesty. The name is Majesty because it was just very majestic. And then it was actually the fish that most interacted with us. So it was really heartbreaking for the whole family to actually experience that. I guess especially for me, I watched the whole process of our betta struggle to survive, but I wasn't able to just do anything. I did try to dose prime, I did try to water change, but the level just keep on rising. So right after our betta passed, we just decided that we are going to start off again from ground zero, and then we just plucked out all the plants. And then now our 37 gallon is actually sitting there doing dark start, where we had the filter running, where we're dosing beneficial bacteria, and then we have been doing that for the past 1.5 weeks. And then roughly one and a half weeks later, which actually 2 weeks later, which is roughly a few days ago, we found one of our bird died. So it has been a roller coaster for us. We thought everything was getting back on track, but we ran into more issues. Then the bird is actually named Mira, and then when we got it off from PetSmart, it was actually somewhat disabled bird in a way. It lost one of its toe, but for some reason this bird loved mirrors, and then it literally loved standing in front of anything that had some sort of a reflection going on. So we named it after the mirrors, so it's like a Mira. And then it was doing fine for the past few months, and then you guys have probably saw it in my previous video, but it was a shame that I was just not able to like properly introduce you guys to it. and then it suddenly passed, in which we couldn't find the root cause. So again, our whole family experienced the heartbreaking and then the departure or separation with one of our pets. So we really needed this break to really gather ourselves back up, to really rethink about the scope of our project, and then where we are heading, and then how to show others our experiences and progress of learning. So now that we get that part out of the way, we actually have a few things in plan for you guys. So our next video is going to be about our 20-gallon tank, the tank that leaked, in which we took apart, redid the silicone, and then made it into a better tank, hopefully. And then the video after that one is going to be about a 37-gallon, in which we are currently doing the dark start of using bacteria and filter and only water and no light. We will be planting that tank, hopefully with a lot of plants that we like and then you guys will also like, and then we'll be most likely we will be doing guppies inside, but we are still thinking, and then we will go from there. So in meantime, subscribe to us, like our videos, turn on the bell so you get notification when we ever have a new video, and hopefully we will be able to see you guys every single week. Stay tuned. Peace.